Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Group number 1, my name is David Fuller, John Thurman, Sean Clifton, Austin Weddington, and the rest of our group. We've got Joe Blaylock, Daniel Jameson, and Todd Mulder. We're here with Out of Sight Engineering to tell you about the Intelli Rack.
This is a 3D rendered video of the working of our rack. So you unlatch the rack and it'll swing down and it extends. It's basically a few inches off the ground. You can set the bike on it and lift it back up.
Here's a video of Todd operating the prototype. Right now he's unlatching it. As you can see, it's 8-foot mock ceiling, so it's about 6 to 8 inches from the ground. And now he's using a plastic ratchet strap to secure the tires onto the rail. And then once it's raised, it'll splash again.
Well, the springs that we have currently will hold a heavier bike in the horizontal position without it crashing down. You can unlatch it and it'll hold it there. The only thing is that when you're lifting it, there's a point that needs to be overcome when the spring, the direction of travel of the spring reverses, and so that's really where you're gonna feel the extra weight of the bike, is when you yourself are trying to lift it. Once it's horizontal, the springs will hold a heavier bike, probably up to 40 pounds. It was modeled using 35 pounds, so that's fairly close.
Yeah, it might. That's why for optimization design we would probably go the rollers or bearing something that would be a little less likely to bind.
But the cross member that was installed across there keeps both sides of the mechanism in relatively the same position, so it would probably still work. But the pins definitely are a lot more friction than we anticipated.
Okay. Question?
But we were using a 3/8 inch lag bolt, 2.5 inches long.
Well, 2.5 inches protrude into the wood. There, I think
into the wood. That the force that would be in one bolt, it would be less than the weight of the entire mechanism and the weight of one person. Because if we, with a 2.5 inch penetration times 163 pounds, you know, we're talking over 300 pounds that one bolt would hold, according to the American Society of Civil Engineering and also the American Wood Council. As far, yeah, forces within the pin joints. No, that's not on there, but it's all held with similar size bolts with bushings.
We're engineers. We've got to present data.
Yeah, we actually found out that you can put one bike on top and you could actually strap another bike to the bottom. Assuming we got some of the friction issues worked out and could go with bigger springs without causing binding, you can actually, with this design, hold 2 bikes. So.
The rest are unrelated. Okay, one more question out here from the audience?
Actually, we did. We did when we installed it. We were all hanging on it, crawling around like a bunch of monkeys.
If I can get on it, being the heaviest, largest person in this group, and rattle it out, I think it's all right. It'll be fine.
So would you park your portion of it?
If I owned a Porsche, yes. I'd park my Silverado under it with no worries. And more importantly, it'd still clear the ceiling of the Silverado, so I'd still be safe there. Any other questions?
Okay, well, let's thank group number one.
Thank you.